Alright. We're gonna be rating CS:GO gloves, and that's pretty much it. I don't know shit about Counter Strike skins. I don't know shit about Counter Strike skins. I don't own any skins currently, but I have had owned a lot of not a lot of skins, but I've owned skins before. I'm decently versed in Counter Strike skins. I watch Oni Pickle, and I'm gonna be rating gloves. Pretty much. That's pretty much it. These, what are they called? Forest 80 Pat? What are they called? The hand wraps. Hand wraps comes down. DTR. Uh, Number two, we have the. Is it the Desert Smegma or something? Uh, these also suck. Let me just get these out of the way. Caution hand wraps. I've actually owned these before, and they are okay, but it's like a flashbang in my eyes 24/7. Like I can't concentrate on the game I'm looking at because I have fucking yellow Valorant gloves in my face. They're hard to match with skins like the fuel injector, the law. It's a yellow. It's not really a good color to match skins with that aren't overpriced as fuck, and they don't really look that good in my opinion as well. But C tier. Duct tape gloves. They looked really shit in Counter Strike Global Offensive, but they look half decent now. They're kind of fucking cool, but they're also like homeless people gloves. It's like something you would see on a fentanyl addict on the street or something. But they do look pretty gangster, I guess. Put them in C tier. Cobalt skulls. I don't know. I'm not a fan of blue gloves really. Like deep blue and skulls on them. Like some fucking stimming autism shit. I don't know. They're pretty fucking shit in my opinion. C tier. I don't like hand wraps in general. If I'm gonna be, oh, these are sick as hell. I like these. These are clean. They don't. They're not overwhelmingly colorful, and they're not like little butterfly knife boys. So I think I'll put it. They have different pattern IDs, don't they? So you can get like different patterns on them. I think I'll put it A. Those are the gloves you wear if you're broke. You think they look okay, but they're not really. They look fucking awful. I don't know what they're thinking with that giraffe pattern on a fucking glove. This is something you find in your grandma's house, but with fingers on it to keep her hands warm at night with like a really big scarf. Old grandma gloves, I think. D tier. DD pat, shit. Leather. It's kind of the same as the like fighter gloves, like fighter wraps, I guess. I think I'll put a C tier with the duct tape. Constrictor. Don't even have to say. Slaughter. They're too dark. They're too dark for slaughters. They should be brighter. If they were brighter, then maybe I'd put it higher. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna put it. They don't match with anything. They don't match with anything. Who the fuck is running these? The only person who's running these is just like a slaughter addict who still rocks his bayonet slaughter, which is cool. But why would you buy these gloves? Would you buy anything else? It's red. These are clean. That's all I have to say about them. They're like default gloves, but they're clean as hell. I like really clean like black or white, just like one solid color glove. As we'll come to find out, maybe even eight. Oh, That's too high, I think, for those. Turtle, shit. Terrible. I don't know why you'd get these. You can get so many better red gloves. Oh man, they're not terrible. Actually, no, they're terrible. I hate the pattern on them. Finish line. These are just disgusting, eh? These are two washed. The Pow? Is it Pow? Pow Moto gloves. Super washed. They're not like bright. I've just been shitting on gloves before, but saying they're too bright. But these are too washed. And even in lower flows, they're disgusting. Like you have to these minimal wear. I feel tested, but I think I'll put it C tier. Not terrible. What are these? I don't know what these are called, but don't want them in D tier. Spearmints, S tier. These are clean as fuck. I don't know. Get these in like a minimal wear or a fact new, dude. I know you're a rich Chinese motherfucker, bro, and you're rocking like $100,000 inventory, dude. They got white, a little bit cyan blue, clean, dude. Looks like they came out fresh out of the laundromat, dude. Got some polish, rubbed it all over that shit. Hell yeah. What the? These like Pows, but grey. I like the pattern on them. If they were just full black, maybe, but I've never seen these before. Smoke out. Is it smoke out? I think. I've never seen these in a real game. I've never seen anyone rock these because they're terrible, and they look ganky as fuck in anything that's not fact new, from what I remember. But yeah, those are going in D. I don't know what these are called. They can go here. Polygons. They're going to sit right next to the Cobalt Skulls, so they're basically the same thing. Both pretty over the top, like Valorant looking gloves. These are like default gloves, but they're pretty clean with some agent skins. Like the the Darryls or the Watchers. They look pretty clean. Oh, I can't really. C tier. Above all of the. I think we rearrange the tiers there. Those can go down there. Duct tape, some leather. These can go up. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Lunar Weaves. I think these are gold. D tier. Snow Leopards, I think. Snow Leopard driver gloves. These are not my favorite, but they are pimp as hell, and they are really clean and not high floats, low floats, and they are like they go with anything, man. Go with anything that's like a black or white, silver skin, like a clean skin that's not over the top. I think they can go. Ooh, nah. Oh. Hey, dear. These are also pimp as fuck. I prefer these, honestly. No. Nah. Dog shit. Imperial Plaids go with literally everything. These are like the starter glove you get, dude. Like, yeah, it's like when you're trying to buy a fast car, like a good car. The first thing people go to is a Mustang, bro. They go Mustang GT. GT? Am I speaking on my ass? It's the first things you go to. You don't know anything about cars, or you go for this fucking mid-range expensive car. These are like, these match with everything you can use, bro. Match with every skin. They're such a pillar to your loadout, bro. Like, if you fuck up a combo with these, you're severely retarded. But these go in S tier because they're good price. They look good in lower wears. I mean higher wears as well. Like you can get them in a well worn. They look okay and well worn. Like they're not terrible, but they match with anything, bro. I fucking hate these. I hate these. Can go right next to King Snakes. Can go right next to those. So Leopards. Diamondbacks. I feel like if you buy these and you buy these by choice, and it's not because you're broke and you can't buy the skins, you buy these in like a fact new by choice, and these are your go-to gloves. You like to touch kids. D tier. Overtake. Again, same thing with Diamondbacks. D tier. These just look really good in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but they look a bit different now. But they still are really clean, so I'm going to put them in A tier. Driver green. These, if you open gloves in a case, you see that gold come in the screen. Oh my god! I got some gloves, and you see this pop up. You might get a shotgun and put it in your mouth because the reds in that case probably cost more than these fucking shithouse, disgusting green. Like you shoved your hand inside of Shrek's asshole, just fisted it. You know. I don't even want to put these on the tier list. I'm leaving them out of here. They can go down there. These are alright. These are only like green foresty skin that isn't terrible, so I'll put it in C. Not D tier, C tier. Look kind of clean. Buckshots as well are okay. They like the flowers on it and shit. At least got like actually some substance to the green, disgusting look. It's got like a photo on it. It's like a nice little trip. Fade gloves, yet again, Valorant-y, but they're terrible as well. And they just look gross, man. Like the fucking blue on it, man. They look grimy. They look grimy, man. It's like greased up, like lubed up, and you shoved that up your boyfriend's asshole. Just fisted him. I don't know what he's called again. Field specialists, I think. Yeah, they're alright. Personally, wouldn't go for them. Dark blue. You probably think you probably really want to be like a military person if you own these. You're rich, but I don't think they're good. They're pattern based. They're overpriced, man. Like for what they are, they're cool. I get they're pattern based, and that means certain patterns are more desirable and rare. But that shouldn't just mean that a skin's good, you know. I don't think the skin's amazing. I think it's better than B tier though. I think I'll keep leaving it in A tier. Don't even say anything about that. Disgusting. The fucking writing on it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Mogul gloves are pretty hot. Like the tan on them, like they match with. They look like the specialist gloves look good with most guns, and this pattern on it is spec. Tiger. I don't know what these are called, the tiger stripe ones. I was actually considering getting these. Therefore, they're an S tier because they are pretty sexy, in my opinion. They go with a lot of skins. Orange. No. I do not like these at all. The only reason they're worth anything is because certain webs and all this shit, but they genuinely just look terrible. Don't know what these are called. They can go in C tier. Omega gloves, the worst. No, second worst sport gloves you can get and waste your money on. I would see these and I wouldn't even notice they're fucking sport gloves, bro. I'd rather see some driver greens on you than these. Vice gloves, hell yeah, dude. They look good. They're way over the top with the colors. But if you own these, you have a big dick. And you're probably Chinese and have a lot of money. So they got an S tier for that. And they are a staple of Counter-Strike gloves. Everyone, if you say Counter-Strike gloves and they know what they are, they'll probably say these first. Hedge mazes. Don't like the pattern on them. Like the 3D effect. B tier. Scarlet something. I think the same thing with the Megas. They're not very good looking sport gloves. Big game. C tier. Barely a C tier. Didn't want to talk about these. These look gross. I get the pattern ID and like they're rare in certain patterns. They can look in certain patterns, but they look gross 90% of the time. Nox, clean as fuck. Don't really like the leopard pattern on them. Like it changes colors. It should be just midnight black all the way through, I think. But still, they are going in S tier. Superconductors? What are they called? Superconductors. I don't like them. They can go with hedge mazes. Arads. I had these, I think, at one point. And really, they're not that good. I'll be the first to admit it. I had those. Not very good. Amphibious. A tier. These are the pinnacle blue gloves you get. If you're rich, Chinese, and you want a big loadout, you want a blue loadout, you will most likely get those gloves. Amphibious, and if you want to just go balls to the wall with gloves, you'll get the Vice. Purple loadout, you'll get the Pandora's boxes. A tier. These aren't even going on the list because they're so ass. The sport gloves were so strong all the way through. And then they made these. Like Shrek just jizzed all over your fucking gloves, man. Like Shrek got the these red ones here and just jizzed on them. Not even on the list. Doesn't deserve it. Big tier for these ones. Slingshots. Don't know any of these gloves' names. But I'll rate them. Terrible. 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 They look terrible now. They always did, actually. These are alright. No, they don't deserve to be terrible. Disgusting. Jades, I can understand if you get them, but they still look bad. If you have like an emerald, I can understand why you get those, but still terrible. These are clean. These are clean. These are a disappointment. Don't even know what these are. D tier, D tier, D tier, D tier. And that is my tier list for the gloves. If you hate me, you disagree with me, come fist me. There you go. It might be completely different to your opinion and most people's opinions, but this is my opinion. And this is the tier list.